Could it be Satan? Now, come on, give it up for Jared and Jensen. Here comes Jensen Ackles and Padalecki.
They figured it out. You've been here so much that you figured it out exactly the mouth height. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Who's the first time?
Good morning.
First things first. Who's first time? Welcome. I hope you all had a good time. We'd like to apologize. We heard what happened at the karaoke party for those that were there. So they're not usually like that. They're usually more tame. There was no special.
You've never been to one.
I have. I went after public.
Except the one in your trailer on Wednesdays afternoons.
That's right. Yeah. We were a little version of karaoke in my trailer. How's it been? Welcome to Vancouver. Woo! There's some logos. You get to see where the show's made, where we've been kind of shacked up for going on 8 years now.
Yeah.
Home.
Who all went on the locations tour?
How big was the bus?
Fascinating, huh?
Very.
60 people, huh? Wow. With Russ. I apologize.
Y'all didn't negotiate for somebody else? Like, could it be somebody besides us? Hey, you know what's funny is after all this time, since we've had Cliff, I know where we shoot and I can get there if I really need to, but my location scout would suck. We've been here at some point in time, I think, right? Yeah, okay, now we're going, we're driving. I think we shot over there. What, can you remember? Okay, we're going.
Well, also on the way to and from work, we're either reading, studying, or sleeping. So,
We're all three.
Figure that out. Yeah, we have no idea where we shoot.
Yeah.
We just know when we get there that, oh yeah, this is familiar.
So our location scout would suck.
Yeah.
Y'all excited about season 8? Which season?
9 and 10.
I know, 9 and 10.
Wait a minute, what?
And 11 and 12 and 13.
No. Hold on.
We're very excited to be back. We're halfway through episode 5. And this is kind of finally, I don't know about Jensen, but this is kind of when I finally start to feel like, oh yeah, I'm filming again. It feels like for the first episode or 2, you're like, what am I doing? Why am I
We're 5 episodes in, dude. Although Jared's had quite the leisure schedule over the past several episodes. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That means there's exciting.
Write letters. I need everybody to write letters. Say they want to see more Sam.
Yeah.
Less Dean, more Sam.
Yeah. No. I will sign every document saying more Dean, less
That's such a double-edged sword.
Oh, Dean, yay! Oh, gosh, I'll be there tomorrow morning. So it's very exciting. Well, before we jibber-jabber, anybody have anything they want to yell at first timers? I love you back. Who was that? I love you. Unless that was for him, and then. Okay. All right.
Cliff, table 31.
He's already en route. I love you too. I'm kind of in and out. I think I'm messing up.
Stop playing with it.
Something you guys need to understand about Jared. He's incapable of keeping his hands to himself. In any given setting. And by that I mean, he's sitting at a table and he's ripping napkins apart. Or taking a coaster and destroying it. Or you're always creating a mess.
There's like a frenetic energy or something. Like I have a difficult time getting away with it.
And if we weren't in public, I'd just reach across and slap his hand.
But we're in a public place, so I'm moving away. Sorry for messing this up. Hi.
Saw the pictures from yesterday when you all were out.
Yeah.
And it's great.
What are you talking about?
So Steve had his hair pulled back. And I wanted to see if you would pull your hair back.
If I pull my hair back. I don't know if I can make a ponytail. You know what? My hair was longer.
Try it.
How about this? This is my little pony. You know, I'll give it a shot. I have to give it.
You guys see over there? I just want to make sure you're getting this.
You see what we got here? You know, Steve's a rock star. He can get away with that pulling the hair back thing. This is all I got. I'll give it a shot sometime. My hair was longer at the beginning of the year, and I really liked it because it grew out over the summer, and I was like, oh, it feels good, it feels natural. And then Bob Singer was like, well, you know, you have to be an FBI agent. I was like, Bob, my hair hasn't been FBI approved for like 7 seasons. And now that it's 1 inch longer, it's like, wait a second, he's not FBI. I was like, by the way, if you ever get a note saying, like, Dear Supernatural, Dear Bob, Dear Jeremy, I can believe all the ghouls and the goblins and going to hell and back and dying and demon blood, but Sam's hair's a little long for an FBI agent. And I think we're doing something wrong in the show. So that was my point.
I agree.
This is why I have short hair.
Longer the better. This is long.
The what?
There's an Impala right out front. Is that one?
What?
Does that belong to anybody? Is it yours?
No, I wish.
Go home, girl.
No, it is not. It is not one of ours.
There's no security around it, I was thinking.
Yeah,
Right.
Steal it. Steal it. Yeah, I'm totally steal it.
Yeah, no, they're pretty lock and key with those cars.
Yeah. But we finally, our actual one, we finally have dial-ins where we're actually using it. I think. Or so they say. Yes. No, literally, by this point in time, you'll finally hear it.
finally got our souped up car on camera. It's interesting because I can't hear them say action of cut because the engine is that loud.
Which is awesome.
Which I love.
And if you're sitting idling for too long, the exhaust starts getting its way, which is really awesome.
That makes for some interesting.
I can't breathe. This is fantastic. It sounds so good.
Congratulations, Dad.
Thank you. I don't even know where that came from, but thank you. That's very awesome. Who said that? Thank you very much.
Did you bring pictures?
I have them right here at all times. And my phone is on, just in case I get a phone call. Hey!
Do you have a slideshow during your piano?
Well, what am I going to be now?
Oh, no, I like babies.
No, I know.
Stop messing with the mic.
I see what I did. I pushed the off button.
I turned it off.
Usually they put it on me. I'm not used to having it. I'd be a terrible rock star. Be like, all right, guys, you ready?
First, you have to pull your hair back.
I know, I'm not going to. Yes. Clippy is at right there.
At your 6.
Say it again.
I said I'm going to ask your permission to share. If he's agreeable, then I'll have a hug.
If he's agreeable, you can do whatever you want to him.
Cliff, you've got a date tonight.
She said if you're agreeable, can she have a hug?
Last year you gave me grief. You claimed him and I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah. Well, last year he was my hug buddy. He was my thunder buddy. Oh, she's on it.
You said you gave her the okay. Hey everybody,
One okay per week.
hi. Enjoying the sunshine? The backs of your neck starting to boil yet? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice and warm this time of year.
It's great.
Apparently we went on a bike ride yesterday. And it was hot then too.
Yeah. It's kind of a bad idea. Hey, it's going on a bike ride.
Yeah.
We'll make some stops. It's all right. And then Macbeth. Nice. You stood up over there and started to say something. I think.
This girl's bachelorette party. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, imagine you guys.
What? All right.
What happened?
I didn't do it. I swear it was on. Was it on? It was on.
No, it's not.
It was on.
Stop touching. You're not
Just checking it out, making sure it's okay.
Did you get your hug? Did you get your hug? I did. Okay. All right. That's enough. That's all.
You said you'd only kiss me, Cliffy. Happy bachelorette. That's very exciting. When are you getting married?
December, and after here we go to Vegas.
All right. Well, what happens in Vegas?
That's the real bachelorette party. This is like a side stop, right?
Is that after the Prince Harry thing? You saw the Prince Harry pictures and you're like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas. Where's this pool table?
And what is he doing for his like a Victoria's Secret runway show or something? I hope. You don't want to know. Ooh,
Fair enough. Good girl. Danger. I heard about some people go, good girl. I'm going to touch it very
stop touching.
Oh, look, now I've turned it down, so I'm turning it back up. Now I'm touching it. I'm going to sit on my hands.
Just fidget with that.
Okay. I'm gonna make a snowflake. Y'all think y'all so smart. Where's your snowflake?
Standing next to him.
Hey, it's bigger than you are.
I missed all of that. What? And he's talking.
Alright, let's see.
My snowflake.
So what else, guys? Well, someone distract him while I'm making a snowflake. This is going to be a really bad snowflake, by the way. I've been in Vancouver for 7 years, but I still haven't yet figured out how to master the art of snow.
You don't get snow here.
It's more than a Chinese star.
Yes, hi. What's up, fellas?
Thanks, guys. Where are y'all from?
Alberta.
All right. I hear that's like the Texas of Canada.
Does that mean you're all from Alberta, or is just Canada in general? Is this Alberta?
You get snowflakes like this.
Alright.
What's like a...
Hello. Hannibal Lecter now?
Vancouver doesn't know what snow is.
I bet it's Alberta. Alberta has snow, right?
Oh.
They have snowflakes this big? Bigger? All right.
It's called Manasnoba.
Manasnoba. Alberta's called
No.
Manasnoba?
No.
Is that your Winterpeg?
Yes!
I thought it was Winterpeg.
Manasnoba.
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 All right. Manasnoba. Who's Canadian here?
Woo!
I feel like a kindred
know.
in this.
There's no
How many nights have you been in Canada in the last 7 years?
How many nights?
Yeah. You know what I mean? If there, like, if there are 365.
What kind of question is that? 8 years, man. Got 155 episodes. You want to count them up?
My head hurts. My point is, we probably spend more time in Canada than we do. We have to, yeah?
Yes. Caesar
People
won.
like kindred. Yes, there's a claw over there.
Can I grab my shirts for a minute? The shirts that are there?
You can make snowflakes. This is going over my mic.
Just one of them?
Yes.
Which
I
one?
want to know if Sam's driving the Apollo by names in vertical or if he's using the sheet.
imitation like he did the scene.
Why don't you ask Sam? Yeah.
What was the question?
Was Sam
Question
driving
was-
the Pada while
Yeah, with Sam driving.
he was in purgatory? Who said Dean's out of purgatory? I tried to throw a wrench in. That was a bad bluff.
Yeah, it's
It was a bad bluff.
one of the top two names on the call sheet. I'm pretty sure it's coming back.
Purgatory season.
So the thing's gonna be in purgatory for season 8. What?
For a while. That's Hey!
It's a good one. I'll remember that.
I've been here 3,000 miles from Mississippi, and I was just wondering, have y'all ever been? And like, if you have, what do you think about it?
To Mississippi?
To Mississippi.
Mississippi reserves.
What is it? M-I, funky letter, funky letter, I, funky letter, funky letter. How do you say it? What? M-I, crooked letter, crooked letter. How do you do it? M-I, crooked letter, crooked letter. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, humpback, I. Mississippi!
I just want to clarify, his mistake one was funky letter. You gotta enunciate, my brother.
E-N, crooked letter N-C-I-T-T. Yeah, I have not been to Mississippi, but as a fellow Southerner, I would love to go. Did you ever go to M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I? That should be, is that a legitimate song?
That's how I learned to spell it.
Like H-O-I.
How did you learn your states?
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. Did y'all ever learn this? Oh yeah, for the, I guess what were the Canadian states on?
I'm gonna need to hear it.
Alberta, British Columbia,
No.
Manitoba, Alberta.
Have you guys heard of this?
Got you.
You ever heard of this?
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas. Hi, y'all. Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Somewhere my second grade teacher is like crying tears of joy. Remembered my states. I can't do the capitals, but I can also do the Canada provinces. What are like 13? I can't actually do them.
They're not all provinces.
And go.
They're not all provinces. Some of them are. Yes.
How do you do it?
Let's hear them.
Hey, quiet in the back.
Okay, what are they?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
You just said you know them.
Is there a song?
Is there?
No, they memorized them like normal people.
We don't have like
You
a.
said you memorized it.
I can go.
Let's hear it. Hey, I heard. Everybody's pointing fingers. I want to hear a song. Do it.
The provinces of Canada are
Any cricket letters? There are two people in this room who know the provinces of Canada.
This is going so well.
We just don't know a song to them. Not everyone learned a song.
I was in second grade.
And I learned them
Don't
from
worry,
the
y'all
other
are so far
way.
apart.
Yeah.
I did.
Is that y'all's? Is that like the sisters' song or something? Is that what?
No, they did that on purpose so it could sound like stereo.
They're looking at each other like, you told me that was an actual song. I'm in like a fight from across the room now. You swore to me when we were growing up that that was an actual song, and now I'm finding out that it wasn't. Oh, I'm sweating. Yes. 7?
What's that? 7.
That's fun. Awesome. Hi, guys.
I go to the Green Bay for vacation. Yeah. Yeah. I like it over there. Good people. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be back for sure. Hopefully sooner than later. He's messy.
Easy.
Who else?
And look at.
Yeah, I guess I'm. The truth is out
Yes,
there.
in the back there. Hi.
Can you tell us something about the episode you directed?
Anything about the episode I directed? Oh wait, you really want to talk about Supernatural? and not Jared's
Mess.
Yes, I directed the first episode back, which will air, I believe, 3. And it was a little tougher this year because I had a lot more to do on camera. They didn't really take it easy like they had in the past, which I was a little upset about. But it just makes it a lot different, a lot more difficult. And the more I have directed, the more I realized that it is the two completely, totally different mindsets as to acting or directing. So it's it was tough. It was a little bit more of a challenge this year, but I hope you guys enjoy it. But,
And we just did one that I can't wait to watch. I don't know if it's out there already. I'm not going to say too much about it, but y'all probably know more about it than I do. But it's an episode, I don't want to say it's Ghostfacer-esque, but it's Ghostfacer-esque. Put a lot done on handheld cams, and it's kind of very exciting for me. And we always, I mean, we know you guys kind of like the meat and bread of the show, that is the Sam and Dean out on a hunt kind of episode. But this is kind of a fun one for us as well. It's a fun, different way to tell the story of Supernatural. We've obviously done the ones with like Ghostfacers or French Mistake or changing channels and real Ghostbusters, been able to kind of go off and with y'all's support, we know we can do this and kind of go off on a limb. And so episode 4, I guess it is, it's going to be the one after the one Jensen directed. It's kind of a very neat, very unusual episode of Supernatural. And I hope you guys like it. We weren't in it as much as usual, but it seemed very difficult to do because it wasn't the classic. It's like Ghostfacers, where what you catch on a handheld cam is what you catch on a handheld cam. So it's not a lot of like, and then close up on the eyeballs, and then further away, and then
what's the what was the movie recently? Not
Blair Witch.
No, recently. It was like 50 years ago, man. No.
Gone with the Wind.
Chronicle? Yeah, it's like that. It's kind of shot like that. Yeah.
So, hopefully you guys like it. When do we start airing? Who knows?
October.
October 3rd?
I think it's October 3rd.
So no one knows? They don't air. By the time we see you guys in Chicago, I guess, it'll probably be that week in Chicago, so we'll go talk.
Toronto. It's the week of the Toronto convention.
Is it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh no, I mean, 4 episodes in, we'll be able to talk about this episode.
Oh, okay.
And hear your opinion. I'm really curious. Sorry, it's fresh in my mind, we're just out of it. And I hope y'all like it, because I'd love to do more like it, not just because we had some time.
I really like the number 5, what we're filming right now. I think it's my favorite script so far. Nope. Nope, not gonna tell you anything. It's awesome.
We can say this, guys.
Huge, massive things happen. Colossal story changes, character changes. People die.
People always die.
People are born, then they die. We have some nice brother conflict, which is cool. I think my favorite I've read so far is 7, which we're not getting to yet, so sorry. But I guess y'all talk to Misha. Y'all know that he's on his way back up. Yeah, he's back up here for a little bit.
He's gonna be on a boat tonight. Who else is doing that? Bring a life jacket.
To throw to him as we push him over.
That's right.
If only. Sorry, any more? Yes.
Okay, speaking of French mistakes, you thought about it? From Jersey, because you just avoided answering my question?
I don't know what she's talking about. You know what? I did actually think about it. but I don't really have a good answer for it.
What was the
Maybe
question?
Jensen has. Ask Jensen.
Oh, thanks a lot.
So, in the episode for Christmas Day, you guys were playing Sam and Dean thrust into the real world as taking on the role of Jensen and Jared. What happened to the Jensen and Jared of that world?
What's the French mistake? It's a good question. I don't know.
It was not a real world. It was an alternative. It was an alternate universe that was created by both of them.
Oh.
So
That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
yeah, that's
pretty
good.
Yes. Yes. In the back.
Yes, sir.
What do you do like in your spare time when you don't have to be on set? From a guy's point of view, it's all women.
When we are not filming, oh yeah.
Would you like to play with lights? I didn't do that.
Yeah, I play golf. I recently purchased a boat. Spending a lot of time on that. It's an ocean cruiser, so doing some fishing in it and stuff like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of time. It's happening. So there's not a whole lot of time off, but what little time I do have is, I try to do something with myself. What's that? It is not the Captain of the Neil. So that was my idea. And Danielle was down with it for a minute, and she's like, yeah, but what if we sell the boat? And my name's on it. That just might get weird. Very true. We'll use that some other time. So we named it something else.
I'm doing baby stuff. I'm doing a lot of usually pre-baby. I'm a pretty active guy, even if it's like jogging or biking or doing something with dogs. But lately it's been a really cool. Are you a parent? Okay, then you know this first couple of months it's pretty intense. There's no shortage of things to do or to watch. So I'm getting pooped on, getting peed on, getting thrown up on.
And that's just me.
Yeah. And then I got to go home and see Thomas. I'm kind of in the blissful stages of early parenthood, so that's kind of what I've been doing. Yeah, which is. Stephanie's saying.
Is that it?
Yeah. I didn't touch it.
All right.
I didn't touch it.
That's my cue. All right, well, they're telling us to get out of here, so it's good to be here, guys. It's always fun. It's always nice to have you guys come up, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Good to see you, fellas.
We'll see you in a little bit. Cheers.
What time did photo op start? 11:45. Did you say 11:45? Okay, so we have like 15 minutes.
Sign up for gold for next year.